See Rosine on my way home.
How is she?
Wonderful, as always. I even managed a few words with her father this time.
I find him very difficult. What on earth do you talk about?
Well, nothing much. I just asked for his daughter's hand in marriage.
Marry Rosine Blanc?
Mm-hmm.
You can't.
Why not?
She's just a girl. She has no interest in languages or your work.
Then I'll teach her.
Isn't her father a royalist?
I'll teach him too.
You couldn't possibly have agreed to the match.
No, but I shall work on him. And what if his future son-in-law's the first man to translate hieroglyphs?
I have a warrant for the arrest of Jacques-Joseph and Jean-Francois Champollion.
On what charge?
Using the university library to hold political meetings and plotting against the king.
That's not true.
You've been found guilty of sedition. You'll be removed from your teaching posts and exiled to your father's home in Figeac.
I'll wait for you.
Priest. 14. Priest. 14 to the left. Ha! Here it is. This, my dear Gurney, is the hieroglyph for priest.
That means you found God, King, Osiris, Isis, not priest.
Well, wait till the French see this.
I'm not sure we need to worry. Sussy tells me that poor old Champollion's fallen foul of the new rulers and been thrown out of his job.
And there was more good news for Young, thanks to the explorer Giovanni Belzoni.
Have it! There!
His quest for Egyptian artifacts had taken him to the south of Egypt. And whilst he hadn't managed to unearth another copy of the Rosetta Stone, at the Temple of Philae, he claimed an ancient Egyptian artifact which promised to be almost as useful.
What did I tell you? I could fill 10 boats from this place. This is beautiful. Don't you wonder what it means?
One of the few men in the world who might have known what was written on this obelisk was in exile in the French countryside, Jean-Francois Champollion. But his brother Jacques-Joseph's long campaign to get him released finally paid off. Champollion was all set to return to Paris.
Belzoni brought his obelisk from the island of Philae.
Apparently there's a Greek inscription on the base that mentions Cleopatra.
In which case, this should be her cartouche.
What if Champollion's already got a copy, now that he's back in Paris?
Then we've got a race on our hands.
Have you done it?
Almost. I have a P, an O, and an L from Ptolemy already. And this must be a K. It's Cleopatra, I'm sure of it. It's an obelisk from England, sent to me by an old college friend.
But can you trust it? We've hardly had any reliable copies of anything yet.
And if this is right, then so am I. Let me show you. This is what I think the Cleopatra cartouche should look like.
My God. They're identical. You've beaten him. You can read hieroglyphs.
No, I can't. Cleopatra is a modern Greek name translated into hieroglyphs. I need to prove that I can read real ancient Egyptian names. Names written in hieroglyphs in the first place.
Maybe Sassy was right all along. Maybe ancient hieroglyphs are just silent symbols.
But Champollion had taken an important